short answer, yes or no questions. And the intent of these is just simply, or the hope is to have a candidate fall on one side or the other of any topic.
Okay.
In doing so, you don't need to limit your answer to a yes or no. If you wanted to give a short explanation, you're welcome to do that. You don't have to, but whichever you choose. So question number 5, should class sizes be reduced?
Absolutely, they should be reduced.
Understand.
This goes back already to at least 2002, and even before the strike in 2002, which demanded that the Alberta Commission on Learning be struck, and it established class size guidelines. There was something called the Kratzmann Report, even before 2002, and the Kratzmann Report advocated for a 2020 vision. 20 students in a class was its recommendation. So this is something that goes back years. And people look at it and say, well, give me a good teacher, you could put 40 kids in a class. And it depends how you're teaching them. When I was an elementary school teacher, we put a lot of focus on literacy and numeracy. And most important in the literacy area is reading. And best practice in instruction in reading and in a number of other areas is small group instruction. So that's what we did when I was there in reading it. Maximum group size would be 6.
Right.
So if I follow the Commission on Learning guidelines and I have, let's say, 18 students in my class and I can work with 6 at a time, that means the other 12, 2 groups of 6, if there are 2 groups of 6 left over, because you can't put every kid in a group because their needs are way too different than the other members of the group. That means those other 2 groups are waiting 40 minutes for their turn with the teacher, because when I'm with the group, I'm with the group, and there's no questions unless I see the 3 B's, barf, blood, and bones. If I see that, then I can talk to you, otherwise you're busy with what I told you to do.
Right.
But if you up the number to 24, now there's 3 groups waiting, and now they're waiting an hour for teacher time, and it's the bigger you make the group, the longer the wait time is, and then you got to factor in that there are some kids that are just so far behind, they don't fit in a group. They're their own group.
Right.
So you might think you have 3 groups when really you have 5.
Right.
So it's that kind of thing. And that occurs in math and other areas as well. If we want small group instruction, then you can't make the group horrendously big because
It's
you're
not small
increasing
group.
it's a lot of juggling and somebody's going to get lost.
Yes, absolutely. They need to be reduced to a manageable level.
I mean, yes, not in all places. So just as a simple example, my son is in kindergarten this year, and I think he's got 12 kids in his class. I think that's a perfectly healthy size for his kindergarten class. I was amazed that it was that small. But yes, in general, yes, our class sizes are too big. So yes, class sizes should be reduced. I don't know the exact mechanism that needs to look like, and I think a lot is going to come out of the negotiations that are ongoing right now. But in principle, yes, our class sizes are too big.
So there is such variation in class sizes, and I've looked at the research, and depending on where you look, they say that the ideal class is 17 to 18. Well, we know that's not the case, and I do a fair bit of provincial sort of work with the Alberta School Board Association and also the Public School Board Association on behalf of our board, and so I know that there's classes out there that are much larger than ours, and I know that there are classes out there that are much smaller than ours. So ideally, I would love to see class sizes be managed, absolutely. I'll give you an example. So we have a fantastic partnership with the Christian school, and that school is over capacity because parents desire to have their students attend there, and it is amazing to me when I have been had the privilege of actually sitting on that school council a couple of times. The classes are huge, and I'm in awe of how the teachers and the principal and vice principal and leaders sort of manage the sizes the way they do. But I would love to see some kind of more sort of standardization, but we do the best we can. When I say we, I don't personally, because we have one employee only, and that is the superintendent. And so there's the superintendent, the leadership team, and then of course, as you know, principals and vice principals that really do the work. We're there to lead and advocate, etc.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I would love that. Absolutely, yes. Yes.
Yes. And if not reduced, then we need more funding to accommodate all the needs that are within the classroom. There's a lot of diverse needs in the classroom now, I think, that people may not be fully aware of. Teachers know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, oh, thank you.
Yes, I think that we need to make sure that all learners have the supports they need and that teachers are able to manage those numbers. So I think that, yes, I think there's a reason to have class sizes reduced for sure.
Yes. Our report for class size came out in what, 2003? It maybe got updated in 2013, but that was before COVID learning loss. That was before all of our like societal upending. Like if we needed that much one-on-one attention back in 2003, we need it more now, and we are so far off those targets. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely, they have to be. This isn't working.